Welcome back to Caught in the Mix, the YouTube show where I give you my honest personal opinion on new and upcoming tracks, singles, albums, as well as looking down memory lane, looking at some older pieces of work, and ranking them on a scale encompassing the mixing, the mastery, the lyrics, as well as the beats themselves. Today we're continuing down our reviews, reviewing some classic rock, some classic artists that really contributed to the scene, and today we'll be reacting to Black Sabbath, Children of the Grave, the 2014 remastered version. Black Sabbath is, again, one of those bands that I was exposed to earlier on in my life from my dad, just playing it around the house. I think War Pigs was one of the most played songs in my household, start to finish, any time of the day, which didn't really go over well with my mom. Since then, I've given their album Paranoid a listen to start to finish, and I love that album. I think it's a classic. I think it's a great showcase of rock's capabilities within that era. However, I have never given Master of Reality a listen start to finish. I listen to Sweet Leaf on a regular basis, and the song bangs. Obviously, it's a great example of just a hard classic rock song, and Black Sabbath kind of always delivers in that regards. And kind of what spurred me on to wanting to listen to more Black Sabbath is realizing they have a larger range. They have quite a few different instrumentals they go through. I was listening to recently Planet Caravan off of Paranoid, and kind of changed my perspective on what the band could offer. In all honesty, I was going to give this album a listen to on my own time, and just going through, I was kind of hearing the starting of some of the instrumentals, and two songs that really grabbed my attention were Children of the Grave and Solitude from the 2014 remastered, and I'm hoping to do both in videos, but for today, it's just going to be Children of the Grave, and maybe for a next one it'll be Solitude. That being said, we're just going to get into Children of the Grave off Black Sabbath's Master of Reality, the 2014 remaster. I am going to pull up the lyrics as always and read along, so you can give my you can hear my honest opinion of my first thoughts on the track, but as the lyrics as well. Songs are interpreted different by everybody. Just because I make some assumptions doesn't mean that that's what the actual intended meaning of the song was, and keep that in mind, and I'd love your guys' opinions in the comments below as well. Without further ado, let's get into the track. The guitars go off. Such an eerie instrumental. I'm gonna pause it there, guys. I just have to pause it there to give a moment to really shout out to Black Sabbath's lyrics and their subject matter. War Pigs is such a profound piece talking about how really war is kind of just a construct of wealthy politicians, wealthy businessmen, and how they kind of control the tides of war and use it as more a tool for monetary gain and for status gain and for power gain. And again, this song talking about how forcing children to march and become these soldiers based on these false ideologies, and talking about how they've kind of planted a seed of hate in their hearts. This is also kind of why I was interested in going into some more Sabbath and just discovering that, so. They always have such dark instrumentals in Sabbath songs. Jesus. Sounds like a soundtrack you'd hear in Doom. The classic first-person shooter. Breaking that cycle of violence. There we go. I can't get over that drumming. Ear piercing. That's creepy. The way they got the panning there to shift between ear to ear, so creepy. All right, my thoughts on that track there. It was obviously a darker classic rock song, as Sabbath usually is. Their instrumentals are so haunting, so devastating. Like, it kind of gives you a real feeling of despair when you're listening to a Sabbath song, such as War Pig, such as this, that kind of dealt with the same subject matter. Just seeing the lyrics themselves talking about how there needs to be change, and children of tomorrow are going to have to be dealing with the issues brought forth in the actions of today. Basically saying that if we don't change the mistakes we're making now, then future generations, future children will not be able to benefit from a better society. They'll be dealing with the same problems that we put in place. And really powerful message just overall. I really enjoyed that song, really enjoyed the subject matter. The instrumentals are ridiculous. The drumming was so crisp and almost minimal at times, but you could definitely hear it in the background with an interesting... It just sounded interestingly recorded. It sounded like it was like you were right in the room with it. The guitar, again, just wailing near the end there when it went off on a solo. Phenomenal. I quite blown away with that. So yeah, guys, with all those things considered, looking at the song as a complete package, I am more than comfortable giving it a 9 to a light 10. So I'm going to give it a 9 for now, but it definitely has potential, the more times I listen to it, to branch to a 10. But those are just my opinion on the track. Everyone has a different one. If you have any trivia about the track or a different opinion you want to leave it down below for other viewers, don't be afraid to do so. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.